was a close one, huh?
Yeah, not one of our finest moments, but we made it out.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back. I am the table and we are back with The Last of Us and our favorite joelmiller, our very bad man in a very bad world, and we are going to continue the journey after we run away from sewers. Well, not a lot to talk about. Let's take at it. Seems you'll be generously spurred a little bit better option, but I will admire the look of the game for a moment. It's just looks so pretty. But yeah, a lot have happened. I had said a few things about Henry and his approach to the kiddo. Well, in the end, it is what it is. Good thing is we are good with Ellie, and Ellie is safe. It's the most important part. Okay, here everything looks good. There's always something you can get off this, and it looks radio tower. You know, it's an interesting trope in those games, rather in this game. Do you remember at the beginning we would see our place we had to get Ellie to? Then we saw the bridge just looming, and then now we see the radio tower. The funny part about it is, whenever we reach those places, nothing good is happening. Like, there's no good ending. It's like the...
Hey, look at that! Yep, what'd I tell you, huh?
Let's find a way around to it.
It's like a never-ending story to some point.
How you holding up?
Business as usual, right? When I was with Henry, I took out a couple of infected by myself. You'd be proud.
Yeah.
I'm already proud. Well, I know Joel is not, but I am. So right away, we're gonna go for a detour. If I was talking about everything, I already forgot. Okay, this just cuts here, and will not even try. Although I hear dogs. Dogs in games, never a good sign. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare will haunt me till the end of days. This is interesting. What the hell is that? No idea. But there is an open home. And we'll be exploring a lot, I see. So let's just go here. And if you hear any banging, I believe my neighbors come back from work. Well, nothing I can do about that. No. Let's take a look at that. Oh, not reloaded. I am armed. No trespassing. Will shoot on sight. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if it's a good idea to write it on your home. But I definitely get the motion. Reloading stuff. I will say I like the revolver pretty much. At this point, a little bit more than I would anticipate at first. Here's another one of those CRT proper big back curvy screen. I just love those corners. But honestly, I just love the detail. Like, this is usually when you would have this patch, you would press it and it would just jump back, showing you all additional buttons. Those were the basic ones.
What was this place like without infected? Can't even imagine it.
Oh, no wonder, Ellie. You never got to experience a world without infected. Well, now the question is, for Ellie, will coming back to the normal world even a possibility at this point? Like, if you're gonna think about it, those kids who are raised in such difficult times, it's hard to come back from that. It really is. Yeah, just stays with you forever. Okay, let's read that. Another night, another shooting. I could see the muzzle flashes coming from the Carson's windows. They stayed up all entire night with the whole family in one room. I doubt anybody got any sleep. It's only a matter of time before the looters try to break into our house. We have to get out of here. That skinny man approaches again. He traded more of his bullets for some more food. He offered us to join him in his hideout. He says it's secure and, more importantly, hidden. Easily defendable is if that's how he described it. He said that the only reason he trusts me is because I have kids. I don't think we can stay here anymore. He seems like a trustworthy guy. I'm going to suggest to everyone tomorrow that we take him up on his offer, Kyle. Also, most...
That wasn't a good idea, now was it?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a bad idea. I do believe those were the people that finished in the sewers. But we don't really know what happened. But it might have been the usual collateral damage. Oh, which is basically one person gets infected, everybody is, screwed, to say the least. Pushed to do this as well, because Saletra, the explosives are a really good thing to have overall. No possibility to take a cloth, and ammo. Always good. Is there anything else? It doesn't look like so. It's scary at some point seeing so many abandoned houses. You know, I am rather this is my cavern type of guy. Just not leaving
It's
my...
pretty intense back there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Totally.
How did you two end up together?
Oh, a friend of mine, Marlene, asked him to take me to the Fireflies.
Seem to get along well.
Yeah, well, now I just boss him around. Isn't that right, Joel?
The little nod. Kids need a little bit of a... more of a kid's things to do. No, in this world when you basically have no childhood, because your childhood is just based on you trying to survive. It's always gonna end up like this, when you just yearn for those little moments. Jeez, by the way, just look at it. Look at it. In this world, when those are the shelves, and everything is dirty, this is treasure. This is a definite turnover. Okay, but there is one more plan. Oh, good, you're looking for resources. That's always good, although you're not good about it. You're trying, that also matters. An effort made is an effort taken. Anything in here? A boiler. Things, some alcohol. It's always good. Although this looked like a flammable can, fuel. And then, will Joel make a first aid kit from a fuel? That would be very sanitary, I have to admit. You know, like I said, a lot of things to explore. Why are you backtracking, my man? Jeez, this... Okay, so my question is, what happened here? Those doors are locked in. Those doors are locked in.
I was just 5 when the cordyceps hit. My memory's pretty hazy, but I remember living in a neighborhood just like this.
What do you remember?
Barbecues. Parents, they would throw these crazy big barbecues and invite a ton of people. You know, I remember the smell more than anything. Weird.
Not weird. Come on, man. what would you give for a peaceful barbecue when you can just be outside, laugh, enjoy your day and time? Just, you know.
We'll shoot on sight. Lots of friendly people lived here.
First few months after the outbreak, they had a lot of looting. Everyone got paranoid. You remember any of that, Joel?
Yeah, everyone barricaded themselves in their homes, and supplies started running low. That's when you saw what people are really capable of.
Well, yeah. In the end, people will show their worst. And that's not because they're genuinely bad or anything like so. It's mostly because people who are afraid are vulnerable to becoming the worst possible cases of them, or the worst possible versions of themselves. Happens. There's nothing to deny in the end. I think, you know, there is always a question when you judge somebody, how much it would take to turn you similar. Dogs down there. And they're just fighting, playing, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a fan of dogs. Not because... Let me say it different. I'm not a fan of dogs if this comes to post-apocalyptic scenarios. Because if they're in a pack, my dogs are just terrifying. Like, you know, okay, that...
Aw, doggies.
You're gonna want to stay away from those. It's not like it is in the zone. These are wild.
Yeah, wild dogs are dangerous, to say the least.
What is this?
Oh, this is an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck?
Yeah, Henry told me about these. They sell ice cream out of the truck.
What? No way. Joel?
That's true. This thing would drive around and play real loud, creepy music, and kids would come running out to buy ice cream.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
Man, you lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Those are strange times. Again, like I said, this is the thing, right? For them to understand the reality Joel had, impossible. Just too much difference. Like, just imagine people sitting here watching on their LCD screen. That's definitely an LCD screen. Just enjoy the life. Yeah, that's what you explore. That's what you explore. Okay, so there's a drop. So that's gonna be the end of our journey here. Which means we got to explore everything in here before following through. But yeah, the difference between how they were raised and how Joe get to experience his life. Immeasurable difference. The childhood. Just overall, you know, people would describe normal life, right, as many things. Going to work, having a routine. This is just, life is just something else. That's the truth about it. And if you won't be... If you won't be sure of what you want to be in this world, it will eat you alive. So let's not lie about it. Joe might be a tough, rough person. That's also because he learned how to survive in this world. And then, well, isn't survival an end goal of our life? Anyway, my yam is squid, by the way. Yeah, I like how it looks. I like how it looks because this room looks like somebody would live here. Yeah. Let's read. Kara, you're the adult while I'm gone. Take care of your brother. He's looking to you for protection now. I won't be gone for more than a few days to gather food in some places. If for some reason I haven't returned after a week, take your brother and head to the Pittsburgh quarantine zone. Don't open the door to anyone but me. Save the bullets. If you have to leave, stay low and move quickly. Use your size to your advantage. I will see you soon, Dad. This is painful. Like, leave your own daughter, right? Era. Ah. I bet he never returned. Not because I am, naysayer. Just because of how this looks. Most likely finished in Pittsburgh. And we all know what happened there. It didn't end up well. Didn't end up well at all. This place pretty much explored, and now we have this.
You alright?
Yeah, ceiling's falling apart. Watch yourself.
That's communication without words. Interesting.
You find anything?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, so that boosts our... Okay, interesting. Well, let's make it. Let's use the tape we have. 3 shots. That's a good amount. But that means 3 one-shots in close quarter combat. That is simply amazing. Oh, that is simply amazing. I feel weird just coming by here, just moving around here. It feels too calm. Like, don't get me wrong, I said it multiple times, I love the slower pace of this. I really do much appreciate it, but from the second part, it just doesn't feel right after everything that happened. Oh, the dogs are gone. That went quickly. Okay, well, I'm gonna check this alley first. I know we have still the upgrade table. I would just like to explore everything I can before moving forward. Oh, I see. More parts, more possibilities. Rabbit kitchen. Honestly, did any one of you imagine having this indoors? I believe people do that, but is it that good? Like, from one party, just buy a lot of water, like, 10 liters, and just have it cold, warm, whatever you want. And I think that's definitely a good thing, but how many people would go for it? That's the question. Go up here. Now let's check. What's in here? Okay, here's another note. So, okay, before that, we have a safe in here. We have a note. Open the door. That's all it took. One of us forgot to close the door, and a horde of monsters entered our camp. We shut them in there and wrote a warning on the outside. Oh, okay. So here we have a clear explanation what happened. Susan and a couple of kids are with me. As far as I know, we are the only survivors. I had to hold Susan so she wouldn't run back in there, go back for the bodies. Just too dangerous. She lost her children, and I have no clue what to say to her. Every part of my being just wants to give up. It would be so easy to surrender to this world. I can't do that, though. too much faith in humanity. I've seen that there's still capital and good. We can make it strong. I have to say strong for her. Yeah, well, Ish survived. That is somehow huge. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't expect that, to be honest. Here. I imagine that kind of massacre just wreaks havoc. It doesn't really matter what you do, so it doesn't give you much. Say this.
Ellie, found another one of them comics you've been reading.
Okay. She will read that later. What is it about? Let's read. Messenger particle. The first test of Daniela's 0-point jump drive started out as a success, but the contact with the test pilot was immediately lost. 48 standard hours later, he returned transformed, and he came with a message: "We are the travelers." The message begun. That seems scary. Gonna lie. Another cilantro. Even more far away from the truth, but I think I'm gonna call explosive cilantro. Just, you know, for the herbal adjective. Okay, that looks amazing. I would give a lot to have a room like this and just, you know, work. Like, you have a really nice view of like a neighborhood. And just looks so cozy, especially with those office stuffies. Jesus, my vocabulary today is atrocious, to say the least. We have here 8:21:36, 8:31:26, 8:31:26, 8:31:26. Not the room. 8:31:26.
Oh, check this out.
What are these?
8:21:36. Worked. Oh, that's already it? Okay, that's interesting. I thought there was more of those in here. Not gonna lie. Because I just got an achievement.
Hey, Sam, be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
All right,
take a
I'll go
look.
first.
Oh,
Damn it. All right, your turn.
Still good shot.
just throw it.
Yeah.
Boosh. I am a natural.
Luck.
No, it wasn't.
That was luck.
All right, get out of here. You're getting cocky. Here we go. Fuck.
Horrible.
All right. It's a tie.
No. You clearly got destroyed.
How did I clearly get destroyed? That's practically a tie.
Yeah, okay.
Love that. You know, there is just not enough of interactions.
There'll come a day where kids can just be kids again.
Yeah. Well, there will be a day when adults will be able to just, you know, be free, not to be strangled by anything. Doesn't here the adults are strangled to be at the highest possible rate of, you know, being alert. You don't get the freedom in here, not at all. But now, let's look at the numbers.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, we have a lot of things to do. First, this is really good shot for me. I really like it. We don't have enough for capacity, scope, or power. But we have armor piercing, and I'm all for that. if we want a headshot to be a headshot, we have to make it a headshot. Reload speed, it's cost 30. I'm gonna go for it. Because the last time I didn't really upgrade anything, so this time we're gonna go for it. Shotgun. Definitely will upgrade the capacity. Did he just upgrade the capacity by wiping the gun? I'm gonna definitely go for that. That makes more sense. It literally makes more sense. And fire rate. I like fire rate. Okay. Now we have this, but I think that's it for the big weapons. We do really go a long way with the revolver, so I'm gonna definitely max out reload speed. It's gonna be helpful. And let's just upgrade to the max. Okay. That's another achievement. Because I feel like we are in the middle of the game. Apparently the game treats it as a game end. Which is weird. There's still a lot of stuff. Just Joel. This weapon. Oh, this weapon is maxed out. Which is good. So this bad boy, I really liked it. I think it's that useful, but definitely going for this. Capacity is one of those things you want to upgrade because the more bullets you can store, the better. Because every bullet counts, but the more you can have, the better. Fire rate, not really. Reload speed in this kind of weapon, definitely a good thing to have. Yep, that's a good one. Spread, not really. Fire rate, not really. Nothing of this just pits me like something we have to have. Now we're gonna go for our basic good pistol. Capacity to max, always a good idea. Fire rate, no, but we'll go for reload speed. Reload speed. Reload speed. That's what we're gonna go for. In the end upgrades are really cool. Okay, 52. This goes 40. Let's go fire rate. We don't reload that often in fight. We don't have that much bullets. So let's go for this. Let's upgrade range. Just to have it, really. Those weapons are starting to look like something out of this world.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we do. That's definitely a lot of good upgrades here. Yeah, so that's 7. Ooh, 6 rounds in chamber, okay. And then I have to upgrade that, already got it. And that's the maximum. A lot of good upgrades, I would say. I'm gonna take our revolver for a ride. We have the most ammo to it at the moment. That's gonna be our way to go weapon. So now let's just get a quick run in here. It's the end of the road. I hate this. I see fireflies.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
How are we gonna find them?
I know a guy. My brother, actually. He was a firefly. Last I heard, he was in Wyoming. We get there, we find him, we find the fireflies. What do you say, you in?
Sounds like a good plan, man.
Is it? Like, in the end, this plan is just... If my brother is still in Wyoming, then we're gonna find him. That's the plan, to the core.
Yeah, Sam. There's a good chance.
Okay, and I believe I already know what that means for us. This plays well.
Get out! Fucking sniper. Did you see where it came from?
Somewhere down the street. Right now. Y'all stay in here. Before you start, I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Hey. Be careful.
Come on, I want to play.
Sure, we're waiting for you to shoot.
I see you.
I know. Okay, this is the place. This way would...
Keep hiding, sucker.
Impressive. Okay, shot again.
You fucking see?
We'll play with that. Believe me, my dude. Okay, there's still people here. Prefer short quarter. I just don't know if I have a... Okay, he's nicely hurt. That's good. That's good.
Cover me, I'm moving up. I got you. Don't let him get away.
I'm going to get away, don't worry. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Don't worry about it. It's just a shot. Okay, let's take this up. We have less and less ammo to shotgun. So it's a good one, I guess. Still shooting. Okay, but we can actually move forward. At least a little bit. Okay, you can see me here.
Trying to be sneaky again?
Yep. Works pretty well every time, you know.
Where do you think you're going?
They're gonna come here. I'm just gonna kill their ass. If not,
I don't see him. You? He's not here.
okay, well, let's...
Go around.
Jesus. Can you stop? I would be very appreciative of that. And exactly what happens, my dude. Oh, that's brutal. Let's reload. Yeah, that's the problem with that weapon, right? I'm really happy I bought the additional health upgrade. Actually, I didn't check if I can upgrade something here, but it's not gonna be as important. No, this is close quarter combative, so if we need anything. Oh jeez, okay. It's a lot of stuff here. Quickly just ravage through this house. The thing is, in close quarters, this gun is amazing. 3 shots. Amazing kill possibility. Nobody here. And the next thing will be a little bit harder. Especially with this kind of stuff. Just check the corners here. Well, yeah, that's brutal. That didn't shoot. That did shoot. That was a bad one. Didn't need that kind of zoom. Shit. What the hell? Let's come out. That's a liver one.
Come on, guys.
Come on, just do that. Here you are. Where are you? Somebody there. Oh, here you are. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, well, you can shoot pretty quick if your ammo is. Holy hell. They followed us here.
Come on, Henry.
Get away from us? Huh? We're back, motherfucker!
That was a good shot. Jeez, that's getting so tense I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that. I just don't want to talk. Oh, that's a good shot. Yes, stop. Those guys are something else. Yeah, well, if you're just gonna peek, my dude. Oh, nothing can save you.
You all right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You can never shoot or never.
Look
What?
at this.
All right. We did it.
This amount of sound. Run.
Should move.
All right. Sam! Henry! Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think this is the moment it bit him.
Come on, come on!
It's like the same happened to Tess, right? This was such a moment to be bitten. But what the hell I'm supposed to do? I don't have my full range of motion. Yes. I'll take you down. Well, that's a lot of peeps. But the clickers are the most dangerous. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt?
No, we're good.
I think it's time we quit this place. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, the amount of sounds, a lot happened, right?
Shut the hell up.
Dead serious. It's Tommy's birthday, and that's all he wanted to do is just rent 2 Harleys and drive cross country.
Oh, man. I could die happy if I could just ride one around the block. What was it like?
It was good. It was real good.
Good. Can you believe this guy? Come on, man. Give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen it in my dreams.
Okay.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
Yeah.
Worst part about it all, explaining it to Sam.
Well, it's safe to say those two have officially bonded. What are you doing?
Taking stock of all the food we found today.
I see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
No? Why would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there. Especially you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, they might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on. That they're with their families. Like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, pain.
Damn. That smells good.
Good morning.
Where's Sam?
I let him sleep in for once.
Oh.
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
Okay. Sam?
The hell? Shit, he's turning!
That's my fucking brother!
Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you alright?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam?
Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault!
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
Well, fuck. There's really no happy endings in this world, huh? Oh, it's not like I see this scene first time, but the shivers, oh, painful. Oh, painful it is. It truly is. Yeah, it is.
Jackson County. Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Shouldn't be more than a few miles.
You ready to see dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get there.
You nervous?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Definitely nervous. That's quite a break. Okay, there is a lot to unpack, so I will just let the game sit for a moment. In this beautiful rain. Yes, a lot has happened. Oh, a lot has happened. So first thing, let's start from the easier topics, is hate. Which, well, my question is it hate or just being power hungry? Because the people on the bridge right? The scavengers, let's call them like that. They followed Joel and Henry and Sam and Ellie, all the bunch further down the line. And the question is why, right? Other than revenge, which is basically hate, right? They got outsmarted, but they could move on. They would be like, okay, this tourist, he is just, oh, and we're not gonna engage no more in it. We're just gonna leave it be. And gonna try to gather up and be better. Is this, well, that was a losing battle for them, whether they like it or not. And their power-hungry rage, they followed and lost even more. Like, how many people Joel killed with the sniper rifle? 20, 30, 40, 50? Lose. It's basically another understanding that you're against something you don't want to be against. Which is okay, don't get me wrong. I'm side-eyeing you, girl. But the thing is, people don't give up on those things, right? They just went for the revenge. Of course, if they wouldn't do it, they could have the car. They could still hold pretty tight grip against Pittsburgh, and yet they chose this. And yeah, that's it. Curious how they got there that quick, with the bridge being broken. But I guess it's not for me to question. And then we're gonna come to the scary thing. We could see that Henry is not letting Sam learn how to be responsible. Well, maybe not responsible, but prepared for everything. And I think yeah, I called it, right? When the infected were just jumping on them. He will get bitten. Or Sam or Henry at this point. Like, of course I knew, but that would be the same that happened to Tess, right? Just randomly, boom. And it's as similar fate that Henry led, but it's hard to treat it the same, but it's a very similar case. In the end, Tess sacrificed herself because she believed something more and she didn't want to turn. For Henry, his only care, his strength, his hope, his brother died. Was it a little bit of his fault? I would be heartless son of a bitch and tell you that I do believe so. It was a little part of his fate. But Joel says something that is not Joel-like. He said nobody's fault. And I think I agree to some extent in this world. Because in this world, you never know. You're just... Things happen, and you can't control the world and everything around you. Joel is...
What are we doing?
I'm talking, girl. Sorry. But yeah, Joel is that kind of man that is changing the narrative. He's the guy who can move mountains. He's the type of guy, and you can see that again and again. But it's just one thing that is outside of his control that will be the same like for Sam. But it is still heartbreaking. As in this world, nothing is sacred. There is no, happy endings. They say, it's always somebody will get hurt, and there will be always more blood to be spilled. But with that, retrospective, look back, I believe we'll finish for today. And that's because I'm a little bit spent emotionally, I believe. This is very heavy on people's head. Especially, I want to try to get in it. I want to try to, actually pick the threads. Pick the climb. I know I'm sometimes just floating around different topics. But my main core of the series is to actually get some points over and try to really immerse myself if I can. That's gonna be it for today, guys. I would like to thank you very much for showing up for our little time every 2 days, which I'm trying to keep up. And thank you very much for your attention. I am the table because apparently today I did not eat pancakes, and I hope you do. I hope to see you in another one. Take care, guys.